Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and welcome to Karen's Budget and Plan. So today I wanted to update you on how my no spend November is going. So I decided for the month of November that I am going to complete a no spend month. It's my first time ever trying it, and this came about because I will have linked my last budget reports, and basically what a budget report is where I go through and I tell you if I've overspent, underspent, where we've spent all of our money, or the majority of our money. So it's just kind of like a report on like where our spending goes. And for the last couple of months, our budget report, we've had like 300-400 euros in unbudgeted expenses. We constantly overspend on dining out and other areas. So I decided, you know, enough is enough, Karen. Christmas is coming now. I had projected that I needed a certain amount for Christmas and we were just coming in a bit under it. So I decided, right, get your act together. You're going to we're going to get the amount that we need for Christmas plus more, and we're gonna have a good Christmas, and you are not going to spend all of the money. Now I say me because generally it is me who is the issue. Whilst Robert is obviously a person who spends money here, he spends very, very little money. It's mainly just me. I am the impulsive one, and then I'm the one who goes and spends the majority of money. I can talk Robert down from wanting to spend something, but he can never talk me down, or he doesn't really try to talk me down because he wants it too, usually. So what I'm going to do today is share with you how the month is going so far. So it is right now the 13th of November, so it's not halfway through the month, but you know, we're 2 weeks in, and I want to share with you something that I've learned so far and how I feel I'm getting on. So first off, if you remember at the start of the month, I shared with you how I'm going to be tracking my no spend month. And so I made this no spend challenge tracker. So you put your month and then you color in the box if you've achieved a no spend day. At the bottom, you decide what you're going to be spending, what you're saving the money for, and then also the approved expenses. So for me, the approved expenses were groceries, petrol, if there's like an emergency visit to the vet, if there's an emergency visit to the doctor, our normal bills that I do on the monthly layout, the monthly setup, play school cost for Ava 15 euro for Ava instead of 40, and that is only for her cream that we need for her skin. Robert spending money 10 euro per week, and then Christmas, so we could spend from the Christmas category, because Black Friday and Christmas is next month. Christmas is 6 weeks away today, seemingly 6 weeks today. So as I said, I'm saving for Christmas, and this was the tracker that you can get in black. So you can see it there, and also you can get it in color. So there's like red or pink, should I say, some design up here. That's what the bottom looks like, and you can buy these over on my Etsy shop. I'll have that linked below, alongside a savings tracker and lots of different designs and cash envelopes. But so far, so I haven't colored in today's, but so far I've only had one day where I spent money. So you can see on the 3rd I had a spend day, and basically what that was toll bridge costs. I decided that I wanted to go to IKEA and use my business account to buy. Now for my business account, I shared an online income report the other day, and I'll have that linked below, and that's what I say is my business account. So I wanted to buy some drawers because I needed lots of storage for my cash envelopes. So I bought 2 sets of drawers in IKEA with that, but I never factored in the cost of the toll bridge. Now I could have essentially said that that was a business cost, like a car expense, but you know, realistically I don't make that much money in my business, so I'm just taking the hit as a no spend day. But every other day I've spent, I haven't spent anything, well, from groceries and petrol obviously we spent. From Robert spends his money, I paid the petrol, or I paid the play school the €20 that we give them, and we've spent some money. I bought a cream for Ava the other day, so that's really it. We haven't, oh, I did spend something from Christmas yesterday. There is a toy appeal here in Ireland. They're doing this, they're running a toy appeal for people who are living, or for kids who are homeless or living in emergency accommodation, which is usually like a bread and breakfast or a hotel, or their parents are just struggling to, you know, make the bills and they won't be able to afford Christmas. So I made a donation towards that. I bought a toy that will go towards the toy appeal. So yeah, so 11 out of the 12 days, and then today should be one as well. It should be a no spend day too. So essentially 12 of the 13 days has been a no spend day. But obviously, as I said, I did buy groceries, and I did use or I did buy petrol, and then obviously I bought that Christmas gift yesterday. But something I wanted to share of what I've learned so far is that I impulsively want to buy things. So like if I go to, like I went to buy, what did I buy yesterday? I bought bread, and I bought stuff to make sandwiches. That's what it was, because we ran out. And I was looking around and I saw like some nice stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy that. And I was kind of thinking in my head of how I can work it into the budget and still have a no spend day, which is essentially not that wouldn't have been right, because, you know, I didn't need it. I hadn't had a plan for it. It was just something that I saw and I wanted to buy in the moment, and then I was trying to think of, well, if I just buy it and say that it's Christmas, or I give it to Ava at Christmas, or I'll only use it as Christmas decorations, like it's not something that I had chosen to buy or had researched or had on my list. It was literally something I saw in the instant and was trying to work it into a budget and still get my no spend day, which I think is kind of cheating. Also, there was last Saturday, so I want your opinion of it. So Robert did some work on his brother's car, and he got some money. And I completely forgot that he got this money, and it was during the week, and you know, like I didn't even think about it. So on Saturday we were changing around areas with my office and taking lots of stuff. That I had a big bookcase over here, and we were swapping things in and taking stuff out, and Ava was down in Robert's parents' house. And then Robert's like, oh, I really want to get something to eat out. And I said, well, we can't, like, because, you know, we don't have money for it, first of all, because the dining out money went into my no spend envelope. And plus, you know, like, I'm trying to do the no spend month, like, and then I was kind of like, you know, whatever, right? We will just go, because I was in such a bad mood. I was like, we will just go. I'll just take the hit with the no spend, and we'll adjust the budget, and blah, 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 blah. And then when we were there, he produced the money for it. So he paid for it, and it wasn't money that was included in our budget, because he was saving that money because he wanted to buy something with it. But then he bought some Eddie Rockets with it, which is like fast food, but you go into a restaurant and sit down and they serve it to you. So I don't know, I kind of said like it wasn't a no, it was a no spend day, so I colored in my box. But what's your opinion on it? Should it have been a no spend day, or should I have marked it as we did spend money? Now, as I said, it wasn't money that I had accounted for. I completely forgot that he had received it. Actually, I don't even think I really knew that he did receive it. And you know, we did spend it on dining out, and then he bought some ice cream for Ava, and then he bought some stuff. He had €10 left, and he got some drinks for himself, I think. So what do you guys think? Should I have had that as a spend, or was I right to mark it as a no spend? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section about that. And so that's something that I've learned. I've kind of trying to talk myself out of stuff. Like for instance, when I was coming in the car there, I had been out and I was coming in the car and I was saying to myself, oh, you know, I'll just drop into Lidl now, I'll pick up this and I'll pick up that and I'll pick up the other. And then I'm like, well, I'm going food shopping tomorrow. Do I really need to pick up any of those things? I could probably scrounge together like a meal from what we have left here at home. I don't need to go to the grocery store, even though I do still have some grocery money left, like 10 euros left. I was trying to talk myself into buying something in the grocery store. So that's something that I'm working on, talking myself out of purchases. But so far it's been okay. I think the fact that if I was including only my bills as a no spend, so my bills come out by direct debit, they are set on particular days and they come out when they're supposed to. If I said that all other spending, including groceries and petrol, were like disproved expenses, like the only approved expenses that I had for the month was bills, I think I'd be struggling a whole lot more, because it wouldn't be a no spend day. It would, like, I wouldn't have all of these boxes filled in. Like, chances are I'd only have 4 of these boxes filled in, 5 maybe, of these boxes filled in, because I do rely on that grocery money to get me over. And I am only buying groceries with it. Like, I am only going to the store and I'm only buying bread, or I'm only buying strawberries that we need, or like cheese, we ran out of cheese, you know. So I am, but it's kind of fulfilling that need, that impulse I have to buy something. It's the grocery money is fulfilling that. It's the money that I have assigned in the cash envelope stuffing that you see me doing. But if I didn't have that there, like, there wouldn't be as many no spend days, you know. If I didn't have that groceries as an approved expense, there wouldn't be that many colored in boxes. So, but it is an approved expense, so I am working to the rules that I set. But it'd be interesting to see if I can set, if I do this again, which chances are I am going to do it in January to start the year off good, that it'd be interesting to see the contrast of how many colored in boxes there will be if groceries and petrol and all of those other categories weren't allowed, and the only approved expense was if there was a medical emergency, if there was a problem with the dog, I had to go to the vet, and the bills that we have, our monthly bills that we have set up by standing orders or direct debit. Be very interesting to see. So I think in January that will be something that I do. So guys, if you are doing the no spend with me, if you are participating in a no spend November, let me know how you're getting on. How many days have you achieved? And if it isn't as many as me, or if it isn't as many as you hoped it would be, don't be disheartened. You know, we still have, how many days? Like 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. We still have 17 days of the month left, so we can definitely keep it going. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments about my no spend day, which the Eddie Rockets that Robert paid for, with money that he earned as on a side job. Let me know how you got on with your no spend month, and that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.